So I'm 16 years old, I'm leaving a town of people of about the population was about 1,000. We got on that train, it was a troop train. Every train was a troop train. And there were no seats. It was just every seat was taken, and people, even servicemen standing, armed forcemen. So that was one drastic change. And we stood up or sat on our suitcases until we got all the way to Savannah, hours of travel time. But we got to Savannah and went to apply for the job, and we were employed immediately. I had worked as a 14-year-old in a 5 and 10 cent store for $1 a day. And when we were interviewed for the job at the shipyard, they said, you will be making $1.20 an hour while you're training. I thought, this is wonderful. I will leave here wealthy. Actually, I didn't think that, but we did, and that was a motivation for a lot of women to go to work, was because they were, and a lot of Americans, I mean, particularly women, were just on a poverty level, and there were no jobs. So that was our main motivation. It changed quickly as you started work, and the conditions of our job, and you can imagine, and how it would be to change everything about your lifestyle. We had never worn pants. You did not wear pants. You could not buy pants for women. And one Rosie tells her story. She said, I went home and I told my mother, I said, Mama, they're gonna make me wear pants if I go to work there. Well, that's what we did. We wore long sleeve shirts for welding, and if you worked up on the wade, you had to wear a leather jacket, coat, leather covering to keep from being burned. I was a rod welder. I see somebody that knows what I'm talking about. And of course the sparks would fall constantly down on you. But anyway, we changed our dress, and we changed our behavior a lot. Some women more than others. And the people, well, first of all, we were shunned by the men because they did not want us to be there. They said, women can't do this work. It's too hard. They're too emotional. You know, they just listed a lot of things about why we couldn't do it. But we said we could, and we did. And I was thinking about it just recently. They just made us work harder to do it when they said we couldn't. That's human nature. But we did change our clothes. I want to walk around, I can't do that. But we were shunned also by the local people. And in Savannah, the people, when we worked, we'd stand on the street corner dressed like men, waiting for the bus. People didn't own cars. We would ride the buses, and then you'd have maybe a ride with another worker that you found. So it was not an easy thing. I don't remember being really feeling shunned. I think I was fortunate. I had a wonderful leaderman. He would be a supervisor today. And we were all women. There were in each group, there were probably 12 or 14 women who worked under one leaderman, and then there'd be a quarterman. I worked on the yard, which means that you were, that it was a built-up area with like rails for railroad tracks. And then all the building they were prefabbed ships, and they put the parts down, and we would weld them together, and then take them up on the way. But it was, that was easier than working on the way. And they did not make women go up there. You could volunteer to do that, which my sister did. And she did not like working there, and I can understand why. I want to share just briefly with you. It was a dangerous place to work. And I didn't really realize the danger. There were 4,000 people working there on each shift. But my sister says in her story, it's in this book, she said, one day I almost lost my fingers while leaning over the side of a ship, looking down at her machine. You have a machine that controls the temperature of your welding equipment, and you get up on the ship or even on the slab, and your machine is a long distance away, and you think you have it at the right temperature, and it's too cold, it sticks, it's too hot, and it burns through. So anyway, she was looking down, trying to get somebody to adjust her machine. She said a whole bulkhead of steel was put down by a crane right where my fingers were after I just moved them. There was another close call when I stepped on a loose board and almost fell down the hole of the ship. Some men grabbed me and kept me from falling to the bottom of the ship. Several people were killed and others were seriously injured due to mishaps. 37,000 people, workers had died by 1944, not just women, but all workers. So it was not a safe place to work. I don't remember seeing any tragic things or death, but I did, there were times when people were critically injured. And it's a miracle. It was only God's help, with God's help, that most people didn't die. That shipyard, it was there 4.5 years. Everybody there was like me, except men and women, men mostly, who had built ships. But we didn't know anything. I never had even seen a fishing boat or a canoe. It was all totally new. And to think of building a ship and all of us being able to do that project was quite an accomplishment. And we did it, and we were proud that we were able to do it. These ships that we built carried supplies to the men in the European theater at that time. So, it just gave us such a sense, the women, it gave us such a sense of independence. It was the first time we had been able to work outside the home. Our social life totally changed, and it was just wonderful, and we learned so many, I did at age 16, so many wonderful lessons. I wish I had time to share them all with you, but I want to just read in closing a statement that I had copied out of a book about Rosie the Riveters. It said, women war workers never forgot the job experience they had for the duration of World War II. They never forgot the thrill of getting the chance to do a war job and doing it well. They never forgot the satisfaction of earning good wages. They never forgot the excitement of being independent. They never forgot there was a time in America when women believed they could do anything, and they did it. Thank you very much.